Here we are on a dreary Sydney morning, making ready to depart on a Qantas 737 from Sydney's runway 34 right. Heading to Wellington for a very quick visit, family reasons, and so my brother and I departed on this less than clement Saturday morning. Welcome to New Zealand. This is Farewell Spit at the top of the South Island. Now Mana Island, which is just off the coast of north of Wellington, and swinging round we've got Partanui Inlet, Parramatta, Titai Bay, and as we head down the Tawa Valley towards Wellington Airport, my old school, and Newlands, which basically is very close to the flight path. As you can see, it feels like you should have tyre tracks on your roof in some days. So Wellington Airport is on a narrow isthmus, and we're now crossing the harbour towards it, down Evans Bay. When the airport opened in the 1950s, there was a flying display, and one of the US pilots was asked what he thought of Wellington's new airport. He says it's unique. Thank God for that. Basically, it's got water at both ends of the runway, and it is a short runway, even though it's been extended slightly since those days. But yeah, anyway, here we go, Mapuia, Miramar, and just approaching touchdown. We've got a sign that confirms, yes, we're in Wellington. There you go. All good. All right, touchdown, over Cobham Drive, and onto the runway. Now, the reverse thrust will just carry on until we're right at the other end of the runway, basically. So, yeah, as I said, short runway, and a very interesting runway to land on in windy weather, which there is a fair bit of around here, windy Wellington and all that. Anyway, welcome to Wellington.
Welcome to Wellington, where the local time is 3:37 p.m. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off.
Bit of a drive north, but now here we are at Pukerua Bay and going down to Pukerua Beach, where our Airbnb is. And what a stunning day compared to what we left behind in Sydney. It's not often it's that way round, but absolutely sparkling. Kapiti Island out there in the distance, and coming down this very narrow road to the beach. And here we are, ensconced in our accommodation with unbelievable views and the sound of lapping waves on the rocks. All good. Coming down Noranga Gorge and into Wellington, Mount Victoria ahead. To the left of that, the dip is Evans Bay, where the airport is, and straight ahead is the city of Wellington. As well as being the windy city, it's also a very hilly city, and I'm trying to capture this yellow house here, which is virtually strapped to the hill. Back to the tranquility of Pukerua Beach. We go for an evening walk, and it's just very still and good for the soul. It's water, right? I think I could live here just out of bed, and look where you are. It looks like here at the airport the 737-800 of Qantas has been retrofitted with the extra winglet from the MAX. And all too soon it's time to get back on the Big Silver Bird and head back home, leaving Wellington now to the north, the same way that we came in. So you'll see the back of everything now. Hard to see in the evening gloom, but that is Sydney Harbour. And now as we move further south, it's Botany Bay with the sun gleaming on it. And now coming in over the cliffs near Kurnell, that's coming in from the south towards Sydney Airport. And that's actually Kurnell now. And we are back in a much better day than when we left. So that's something at least, to have missed all that rain. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.